How do you define the Filipino sense of space? What makes a space distinctly Filipino? Is it defined by lots of sunlight, wooden finishes, communal spaces, or horror vacui? Let's take a closer look at the Filipino sense of space. For Filipinos, space is a relative thing. In contrast to Western people who designate their spaces specifically, we vaguely describe boundaries in relation to nearby objects or recent events, and often use words like dito or doon. For Filipinos, using a space must mean maximizing the space. Space is something that must be occupied. This is seen in sidewalks taken up by street vendors, or in ornamentations and horror vacui, or fear of empty space in decorating. Filipinos are a social people. We blur the line between private and public interaction, seeing Filipinos do private matters in public and vice versa. Thus, many spaces become communal spaces, whether or not that was the designer's intention. To Filipinos, personal space is not an issue. Many of us come from close-knit families and are used to sharing households with many family members, so space is really a communal rather than a personal thing. Filipino spaces have a certain chaotic order to them, an order that is understood by Filipinos and usually by no one else. While this seems like a disaster to an outsider, to us it creates a sense of peace and continuity. The Filipino sense of space is not just a place where Filipinos live their everyday lives. Instead, it is an abstract idea, a unique aspect of our culture, something that unites us as we navigate the chaotic order of our day-to-day lives.